Kurt Cobain was the lead singer and guitarist of the famous grunge band Nirvana. He became well known in the 1990s for his emotional voice and songs like Smells Like Teen Spirit. Nirvana's album Nevermind changed rock music and made Kurt a huge star. But behind the success, Kurt was suffering from chronic physical pain from a stomach condition and the pressures of his sudden success. He battled addiction, which compounded his personal struggles. Tragically, Kurt Cobain passed away on April 5, 1994, at the age of 27, leaving behind a profound legacy in music.
The lead singer of the rock band Alice in Chains has been found dead in his Seattle home. The partially decomposed body of 34-year-old Lane Staley was discovered Friday night. Seattle police say there were no signs of foul play and there was nothing suspicious.
Lane Staley was the lead singer of the famous grunge band Alice in Chains, known for his powerful voice and haunting lyrics. The band became a big part of the 1990s music scene, with hits like Man in a Box, Rooster, and Nutshell. Lane's unique voice, emotional performances, and ability to convey raw pain and vulnerability helped make Alice in Chains one of the most iconic and influential bands of the era. Their albums, such as Dirt and Jar of Flies, achieved massive commercial success and critical acclaim, cementing their place in rock history. However, Lane faced many struggles in his personal life. He battled drug addiction for much of his career, which affected his health and led him to withdraw from the public eye. Tragically, Lane Staley passed away on April 5, 2002, at the age of 34. His music remains a lasting reminder of his incredible talent and deep emotional expression.
I believe that children are the purest thing on the face of this earth. I believe they're God's gifts to us. I'm a family. I'm a part of a family unit now.
Shannon Hoon was the lead singer of a rock band Blind Melon, famous for their 1993 hit No Rain, which became an anthem of the alternative rock era. With his soulful voice and free-spirited presence, Shannon helped Blind Melon achieve massive success, and their debut album went multi-platinum. Known for their unique blend of rock, folk, and psychedelia, the band stood out in the 1990s music scene. Songs like Change and Tones of Home showcase Shannon's emotional depth and creativity, earning him a dedicated fan base. However, Shannon faced personal struggles, including a battle with drug addiction. Tragically, he passed away from a drug overdose on October 21, 1995, at the age of 28, leaving behind a short but unforgettable legacy.
Scott Weiland, one of rock's most distinctive voices, has died.
Scott Weiland was the charismatic lead singer of Stone Temple Pilots and later Velvet Revolver, known for his powerful voice and dynamic stage presence. He became famous in the 90s with Stone Temple Pilots, whose albums like Core and Purple included hits such as Plush, Interstate Love Song, and Creep. The band became one of the defining acts of the grunge and alternative rock era, selling millions of records and earning widespread acclaim. Later, Scott joined Velvet Revolver, a supergroup with members of Guns N' Roses, further cementing his legacy with songs like Sliver. Despite his success, Scott battled substance abuse and personal struggles throughout his life. Tragically, he passed away on December 3, 2015, at the age of 48. His legacy as a versatile and influential rock icon lives on through his music.
He struggled with substance abuse throughout his career. Weiland was found dead while on tour in Minnesota. He was just 48 years old.
A sad day in the world of music as fans mourn the loss of rock star Chris Cornell.
Cornell had been on tour with his band and died just hours after a performance in Detroit.
Chris Cornell was the legendary frontman of Soundgarden, Audioslave, and Temple of a Dog, known for his incredible vocal range, emotional depth, and poetic lyrics. He became one of the defining voices of a grunge movement with Soundgarden, delivering hits like Black Hole Sun, Spoonman, and Fell on Black Days. Later, with Audioslave, he explored new musical territory, creating anthems like a Stone and Cochise. Chris was also celebrated for his solo work, which showcased his versatility and artistry. Despite his success, Chris struggled with addiction and depression throughout his life. His death was officially ruled a suicide, but his toxicology report revealed multiple prescription drugs in his system, reflecting the ongoing battle with addiction that he faced. Tragically, he passed away on May 18, 2017, at the age of 52. Chris Cornell's legacy as one of rock's most powerful voices continues to resonate through his timeless music. Hillel Slovak was the talented guitarist and founding member of the influential rock band Red Hot Chili Peppers. His distinct style and innovative playing were a key part of the band's early sound, which blended funk, punk, and rock. Hillel's guitar work on their albums for Red Hot Chili Peppers and Freaky Styley helped define the band's unique sound, making them stand out in the 1980s music scene. Despite his musical success, Hillel struggled with drug addiction, which ultimately led to his tragic death. On June 25, 1988, at the age of 26, he passed away from a heroin overdose. Hillel's legacy lives on through his groundbreaking contributions to the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and he is remembered as a talented figure in the world of rock music. His influence continues to inspire musicians around the world.
The last school jobs I had were like doing odd job construction work. It didn't really require much like mental activity. So I could think about songs during the day, and I couldn't wait to get home and see if what I was imagining sounded like what I thought. If you only have a little bit of free time, then you gotta make the most of it, you know?
Elliott Smith was a deeply influential singer-songwriter, known for his hauntingly beautiful voice and emotionally raw, introspective lyrics. His music blended folk, indie rock, and alternative styles, and he gained critical acclaim with albums like Either Or and XO. Elliott's songs such as Miss Misery, which was nominated for an Academy Award, showcase his ability to capture the pain and complexity of life. His music was often presented with themes of heartbreak, mental health, and addiction. Despite his success, Elliott struggled with depression, addiction, and personal demons. On October 21, 2003, he tragically passed away at the age of 34. Though his death was officially ruled a suicide, Smith had a history of drug abuse, including heroin, which many speculate contributed to his tragic end. Elliott Smith's legacy endures through his emotional songwriting and the lasting impact he made on the indie music scene. His music continues to touch listeners around the world.
If you really believe in yourself, like I always have, keep at it. And I don't care if it takes 30, 40, 50 years, it will happen. And it'll make you happy.
Bradley Nowell was the lead singer, guitarist, and songwriter for the iconic ska punk band Sublime. Known for blending punk, rock, reggae, ska, and hip-hop, Sublime became a defining band of the 1990s with hits like What I Got, Santeria, and Doin' Time. Bradley's distinctive voice and unique songwriting captured a carefree, rebellious spirit, making the band a beloved group in the alternative music scene. However, Bradley struggled with addiction throughout his career, particularly with heroin. Tragically, he passed away from a heroin overdose on May 25, 1996, at the age of 28, just before Sublime's breakthrough album was released. His untimely death left a profound impact on fans, but Bradley's music and legacy continue to inspire and influence generations of listeners.
My main musical influences? Love, anger, depression, joy, and dreams. And Zeppelin, totally.
You don't serve your country, man. You serve life. You serve people.
and whatever you personally can give to people, not a country. That's secondary.
Tim Buckley was a highly influential and experimental singer-songwriter known for his unique blend of folk, jazz, and avant-garde music. He gained recognition in the late 1960s and early 1970s with albums like Goodbye and Hello, Star Sailor, and Happy Sad. Tim's distinctive emotion voice and willingness to experiment with different genres earned him critical acclaim. He is considered one of the most innovative musicians of his time. Despite his talent, Tim Buckley struggled with personal demons, including substance abuse. Tragically, he passed away from a heroin overdose on June 29, 1975, at the age of 28. Tim's legacy lives on through his genre-defining music, and his work continues to influence artists across a variety of genres, from folk to experimental rock.
Last night, one of the big events here in Glasgow was Way to Blue, a tribute concert to the late singer-songwriter Nick Drake. I caught up with the performers in rehearsal to explore why Drake's music has become so increasingly popular since his untimely death in 1974.
Nick Drake was a British singer-songwriter whose delicate voice and deeply introspective lyrics earned him a devoted following, though he remained relatively unknown during his lifetime. His music blended folk, jazz, and classical elements with albums like Pink Moon, 5 Leaves Left, and Brighter Later, showcasing his haunting melodies and poetic lyrics. Nick's work, particularly Pink Moon, has been widely recognized for its emotional depth and vulnerability, with themes of isolation, depression, and longing. Despite his musical talent, Nick struggled with severe depression and mental health issues, which led to his reclusive lifestyle. Tragically, he passed away on November 25, 1974, at the age of 26, from an overdose of antidepressants. While his music did not gain significant commercial success during his lifetime, Nick Drake's legacy has grown over the years, influencing countless artists and continuing to resonate with listeners worldwide.
Nick Drake, like Vincent van Gogh, never got the chance to enjoy his fame. He released 3 albums in his short lifetime, all of which failed to find an audience.
Mark Sandman was the charismatic frontman and bassist of the alternative rock band Morphine, known for their unique sound which blended rock, jazz, and blues with a distinctive lo-fi, 2-string bass style. Their music was often described as low rock, a term reflecting the laid-back, moody feel of songs like Buena and Cure for Pain. Mark's deep voice and unconventional approach to songwriting helped establish Morphine as a pioneering band in the 1990s, with a dedicated fan base and critical acclaim. Sadly, Mark Sandman's life was cut short when he passed away on July 3, 1999, at the age of 46. He collapsed on stage during a performance in Italy due to a heart attack, and drugs may have played a role in his declining health. Mark's unique musical contributions continue to influence artists today, and Morphine's distinctive sound remains a staple of alternative rock history. Pete DeFreitas was the talented drummer for the influential British post-punk band Echo and the Bunnymen, known for their atmospheric and powerful sound that defined the 1980s. His drumming style, energetic and precise, contributed to the band's unique sound on albums like Crocodiles, Heaven Up Here, and Ocean Rain. Echo and the Bunnymen became one of the leading bands in the post-punk and new wave scenes, with hits like The Killing Moon and Lips Like Sugar. Pete struggled with drug use throughout his life, which affected his personal and professional well-being. Tragically, he passed away on July 14, 1989, at the age of 27 in a motorcycle accident. His substance abuse and lifestyle choices were believed to have played a role in his untimely death. Pete DeFreitas' musical contributions, however, continued to influence countless artists and fans, cementing his place in rock history. The stories of these legendary musicians remind us that talent, fame, and success do not shield anyone from the struggles they may face in their personal lives. While their music lives on, their lives were often marked by pain, addiction, and a battle for peace they couldn't always win. What's your favorite song from any of these iconic musicians? Let us know in the comments below. Your thoughts and memories keep their spirits alive. If you're moved by their stories, be sure to subscribe for more heartfelt tributes to the artists who shaped music and left a lasting impact on the world.